My partner, Dr. Arthur Cummings, and I would like to welcome you to the Wellington Clinic. We are located at state-of-the-art medical suites at the Beacon Medical Campus in Sandyford, Dublin, Ireland, right next to the Beacon Hospital and an easy access of the M50 and the Lewis. The Wellington Clinic was established in 1980. In 1990, we introduced refractive surgery to Ireland. We are a consultant-led ophthalmic facility dedicated to improving vision in people like you. Both Arthur and myself are fully registered on the specialist eye registers in Ireland and the United Kingdom. Using intraocular lens surgery, we are able to offer to people who want to get rid of their glasses, their bifocals and their multifocals, and to patients who have poor vision and have cataracts. Restoring quality vision at the Wellington, that is our mission.
You have been referred to the clinic as you have recently found your vision is less good. This DVD today is going to try and educate you in terms of cataracts and cataract surgery. We're going to cover the topics of what is a cataract, how does it impact on vision, when and how do you treat it.
I first noticed I was having problems with my eyesight about 2 years ago. I was having problems driving and also reading newspapers.
I first noticed I was having difficulty with my eyes around this time last year. I was having difficulty driving. I couldn't see things in the distance really at all. Everything was kind of becoming a little bit hazy, almost like it had a fog over it.
I went to see my optician to have my glasses changed. I've been wearing glasses since I was 14 years of age. So I was pushing 80 at this stage. And I went along, the optician said, no point in giving you new lenses, David, because you've got cataracts. I'll make an appointment in the clinic for you to see Mr. Cummings.
A cataract is a clouding of the eye's natural lens. The lens is inside the eye and is clear like the clear part of an egg that you are placing in a frying pan. As the egg starts frying, however, so the clear part becomes white and then yellow and then brown, just like the lens in your eye clouds over as the cataract develops. As the cataract becomes denser, so the vision becomes more blurred, as light can't pass through the cloudy lens anymore. The only way to treat this situation is to remove the cloudy lens and replace it with an artificial lens. A lens is chosen of an appropriate power so that you can see at a predetermined focus after your surgery without glasses.
The impact of cataracts on vision can be mild to severe. Cataracts can develop slowly or they can develop quite rapidly, and it can affect your vision in a variety of ways. In the early stages, there may be no symptoms at all, or you may just experience a weakness of your glasses. Later on, you may have difficulty with glare when driving, or even with your reading vision, and large print may appear out of focus. New glasses may be of no help at all. Dense cataracts affect the vision in a much greater way, and in fact the vision can be very, very poor. And it affects your quality of life, it affects your independence.
The sight was becoming really bad. As I say, I didn't use glasses on stage or in front of the camera. But I was finding it really very difficult to work because I could not see.
I had to give up driving. I had a lot of difficulty in work, seeing my computer screen, seeing different presentations, and after a couple of months I actually had to give up work.
The time to treat your cataracts is when you believe that the reduction in quality of vision that they are causing is starting to reduce your quality of life. In the past, we used to speak about waiting for cataracts to become ripe before surgery. This is an outdated approach, and today the time to treat the cataracts is when you decide that you now need to see better and glasses can no longer improve your vision sufficiently. Cataracts are managed by means of surgery. An operation is performed to remove the cloudy lens and replace it with a new intraocular lens. The procedure is done as a day case procedure. You come into the hospital on the day of surgery and leave again on the same day. It's usually done under local anesthesia using drops, mostly without the use of needles whenever possible. You can have general anesthesia if you prefer. The operation is done one eye at a time, and the second eye is usually treated anything from a week to a couple of months later, depending on circumstances and your preferences. You were seen at the clinic again on the day of your surgery, just before going to the hospital. At this consultation, we sign the consent form and go through any last questions that you may have. It's important not to eat or drink anything from 8 o'clock that morning, and once you've been seen in the clinic, you'll make your way to the Beacon daycare unit. When you leave the hospital, after your surgery, you're going to have an eye shield over the eye, and this remains on until the next day. So no need for drops, no need for any aftercare on the first evening. Our staff will remove the eye shield the very next morning. At this point, you may already notice that the vision has improved, although for the next few days it's normally quite blurred, but 3-4 days later you really start seeing a difference. It's quite normal too for the eye to be quite red on the first day, and this too is totally normal, nothing to be worried about.
My surgery involved 2 visits to the hospital. My first visit for my left eye, I was apprehensive initially, but was put completely at ease by the staff. It was over before I knew it, and completely painless. The second visit, I found the apprehension was completely gone.
The day of the surgery, I came in and met Mr. Corkin first, and he went through the procedure with me. I was quite nervous, but in fact there was no need to be, because really everything was over before I knew it, and afterwards my eyes felt fine. I didn't have any pain or anything like that.
I was wondering when he was going to start. When he said, well, that's done now, we're just cleaning you up. And I couldn't believe it. I still can't get over that. There was a slight sensation of somebody spraying the eye with water. Not an unpleasant feeling. And I still can't believe it to this day. Can't believe it.
The choice of implant depends on your own particular circumstances and how you want to see. People are different and their needs vary. We will help you choose the most appropriate lens for your lifestyle at your preoperative consultation. In a nutshell, there are 3 refractive targets, and I'm going to try and explain them to you. The first option is what we call 0-0 for clear distance vision. This means that you will see well in the distance without glasses, but that you will need reading glasses for near vision. The second option is monovision, and this uses standard lens implants in each eye. One eye is targeted for clear distance vision, the other eye is targeted for clear near vision. So the eyes work together, the brain integrates the information. It sounds funny, but it works very well with contacts, it works very well after laser surgery, and it works very well after cataract surgery as well. The third option uses specialized lenses. These are multifocal or accommodative lenses, and these lenses are able to focus light at the distance and at near. These special implants make you less dependent on glasses, but they do have certain side effects, and these will be explained and discussed with you at the time of your consultation. It is important to remember that there is no one implant that can mimic the function of a normal human lens. So after surgery, each option may require a little bit of additional laser treatment to fine-tune the target and give you the best vision.
Although cataract surgery is extremely safe, like with any other surgery, there are possible complications. The most important risk would be the risk of infection, and nowadays this has been reduced to a great extent. In the first place, at the Beacon Hospital, we have a dedicated eye theatre. The second place is for those who are not allergic to penicillin. We can nowadays, at the end of surgery, when the lens is inserted, also insert an antibiotic. And this now means that the risk of infection has reduced to somewhere in the order of 1 in 10,000. So it's uncommon. The other complications are generally very manageable, and we will discuss these with you at your time of consultation.
The day after the surgery, I came in to have my bandages removed, and immediately when they took the bandages off, I could see everything again, really, really clearly. Tears welled in my eyes. I couldn't believe it, that I'd been given back my life, I'd been given back my sight again, and I was overwhelmed.
Before the surgery, I had all sorts of problems. I couldn't read. I was having dreadful problems with the driving. But since the surgery, all that has changed. I can now read anything, anytime. I can drive, and it's completely changed my life.
Don't hesitate for another day to come and see the team here, because they'll do exactly what they promised to do. They'll be very straight with you, and they'll work what I can only call a miracle. They'll give you, and this is no exaggeration, the gift of sight. And you know, it's a beautiful world, and it's worth looking at.